Hello everyone, Eduta welcomes you all to the NABARD Grade A and Grade B preparation, and we hope your preparation is really going well. Well, in this video we are going to discuss about the new pattern which has been introduced in phase 1 and that applies to both Grade A and Grade B. So as we all know that NABARD recently announced the number of seats for Grade A and Grade B, and there have been some changes in both phase 1 and phase 2 pattern. In this video we will discuss about changes announced for phase 1 exam only. For phase 2 exam the changes in pattern shall be discussed in a different video altogether. So let's first discuss about the changes in phase 1 pattern, and then we will discuss about the changes in methodology for phase 1. Now if we compare the new and old pattern, as per the old pattern there used to be 7 sections in which general awareness used to contribute 20 marks, quant used to contribute 30 marks, English 40 marks, reasoning 40 marks, computer knowledge 20 marks, ESI 25 marks and ARD 25 marks. So overall it used to be 200 marks, right? And in the new phase 1 pattern for grade A and grade B, the number of sections remain the same. The overall the total marks of the paper, that is 200, also remains the same, but there has been some juggling among the sections in terms of weightage. Now there are two sections, quant and reasoning, whose weightage has been reduced. The weightage of quant has been reduced from 30 to 20 marks and weightage of reasoning has been reduced from 40 to 20 marks. On the other hand, the weightage of ESI and ARD has increased. The weightage of ESI has increased from 25 to 40 marks, and similarly weightage of ARD has increased from 25 to 40 marks. So what is the impact on your strategy with respect to change in phase 1 pattern? Now if you see, there are 4 sections: general awareness 20 marks, computer knowledge 20 marks, ESI 40 marks and ARD 40 marks. These in total contribute about 120 marks, right? On the other hand, there are 3 sections like reasoning, quant and English. These contribute around 80 marks. Now if you see, all these 4 sections are kind of theoretical in nature, right? It's like you need to be aware of the current affairs and some static knowledge to clear or to score in these 4 sections. So the strategy should be that you need to score maximum here, that is 90 plus in these 4 sections out of 120, and the icing on the cake is that you will not require more than 30 to 40 minutes to score more than 90 plus, provided you have no decent level of preparation for the exam. If you know the answers, it shall just take you seconds to tick mark them. On the other hand, these 3 sections, especially quant and reasoning, will require more of a mental ability and time to solve the questions. So if you attempt all the 4 sections above in quick time, then you will get ample time, that is around 80-90 minutes to solve these 3 sections, and you should target 30 plus marks in these 3 sections. You can target more also, but given the difficulty level of reasoning and quant off late in different exams, it is expected that NABARD will also come up with difficult sections for quant and reasoning. And if the quant and reasoning sections are exceptionally tough, then you can just plan to clear the cutoffs, provided you score 90 plus in these 4 sections. This is your gateway to clear phase 1. I am repeating, these sections are very important. Now we will discuss the changes in methodology, the way phase 1 is being conducted. Though the pattern has changed, but there has been some changes in methodology also. So earlier grade A and grade B had same pattern, yes, and they used to have same paper on the same date. That is, you have to sit for one paper only, even if you have applied both for grade A and grade B. But yes, the cutoffs used to be different. For grade A there used to be a different cutoff, and for grade B there used to be a different cutoff based on the same paper. Now what is there in the new methodology? In the new methodology, the pattern will be same for grade A and grade B, but they both have different papers. That is, you will have to sit for 2 different papers if you have applied for grade A and grade B both. So these 2 different papers will be held on different dates, or maybe at different time on the same date, that is one in the morning or one in the evening, but there is very less probability because that would become very hectic. So these would definitely be held on different dates. So there would be one phase 1 exam for grade A and there would be another phase 1 exam for grade B. That is, there would be 2 different papers. And obviously there would be different cutoff for phase 1 and different cutoff for phase 1 for grade B. Now, what is the expected impact on the difficulty level since there is change in the methodology? Now, grade A has been made a separate exam from grade B. Therefore, we expect that the difficulty level would be moderate in grade B exam. But on the other hand, difficulty level would be much higher in the grade B phase 1 exam, because since the pattern is the same, what will distinguish them most probably would be the difficulty level. Now, what is the expected impact on cutoffs for grade A vis-a-vis this change in methodology? Cutoff is expected to increase for grade A, or at least it shall remain the same, because first of all, the weightage of ESI and ARD has increased. These are more theoretical topics and more scoring. So people will tend to score more in these sections as compared to they would have in quant and reasoning, because those sections are generally tough. And on the second hand, the paper is expected to be of moderate level because it is a different paper from grade B now. So that will also tend to increase the scoring opportunities, and hence there would be increase expected in the cutoff for grade A exam. Now, what is the expected impact of expected impact on cutoffs for grade B exam? Now, there are two scenarios. First is, since the weightage of ESI and ARD has increased, and these are theoretical topics, so again here the cutoff tend to increase with the increase in weightage of ESI and ARD, because people tend to score more here. But on the other hand, the paper for grade B is expected to be difficult from last year, because grade B is now different from grade A. So obviously it will be made difficult. But on a whole, I think the overall cutoff is expected to decrease for grade B as compared to last year. Last year it was 122. This time it shall decrease to a certain extent. Now, what is the impact on preparation strategy for grade A and grade B seats? As we all know, they have divided the seats into specialist and journalist for both grade A and grade B. Now, the phase 2 syllabus in specialist category does not have ESI and ARD. But the phase 2 syllabus has ESI and ARD in syllabus for journalist. So what will happen is that while preparing for a specialist seat, you do not have ESI and ARD in phase 2, but you have to prepare ESI and ARD for phase 1. So it means it's kind of a double effort for you. You have to prepare ESI and ARD for phase 1, and then you have to prepare your specialist subject for phase 2. So in a way, you are preparing for two subjects here, right? But on the other side, for journalist, what is the catch here is that they need to prepare for phase 2 ESI and ARD before the phase 1 itself. The phase 1 paper of grade A and grade B exam shall consist of around 80 questions of ESI and ARD, and it shall become very important to score in them. Therefore, the ideal strategy should be to complete as much as of phase 2 syllabus of ESI and ARD before phase 1 itself, so that it helps you in phase 1 also. And I think NABARD has made this change intentionally, because they want to really segregate the people in phase 1 itself who are serious about phase 2. Because many people just prepare for phase 1, they do not have any preparation for phase 2, they clear phase 1 and they just flunk in the phase 2 exam. They are not even in the competition itself, because they start preparing just after phase 1. But this is a smart strategy by NABARD, where they want you to study phase 2 syllabus before phase 1 itself, so that only deserving candidates clear phase 1. Now, what EduTab has to offer with respect to phase 1, in phase 1 we are offering 10 full length mock tests on the recent NABARD pattern, that is the new NABARD phase 1 pattern, where 40 questions will be there from each ESI and ARD. Then we would be giving notes on computers, and plus there would be extra questions on ESI and ARD for you to practice. So basically this becomes overall important anyways, whether you are preparing for grade A and grade B, you have to attempt these tests, and we shall keep the difficulty level mix, some tests easy and some tests difficult, to help both the grade A and grade B candidates to prepare for the different or varied difficulty levels in the exam, because nobody knows that what kind of exam is going to come this time. We have already launched our mobile app. You can go to Google Play Store and download our mobile app, and you can also access all our courses on the mobile app. If you have any query, please feel free to call us at 81462072241, or you can email us at learnofy@gmail.com. We will be happy to address all your queries irrespective of whether you are our subscribed or non-subscribed user. Well, thank you. We hope this video is beneficial to you and it gives you a different perspective into the changed phase 1 pattern and will help you to prepare accordingly for the exam. Wish you best of luck. Thank you.